Hello and good morning. My name is Hock Soon Lee and I'm based in Melbourne from the Commercial Graphics Solution. I've been with 3M for more than 32 years and today we're going to interview our platinum partner Calgraphics about the successful rollout of the Ampol project. Anne is one of the two directors of Calgraphics. Anne, could you please share with us the journey of Calgraphics and the partnership with 3M?
Andrew and I bought the Calgraphics business in 2005. So we've been working in this place for 16 years. And at the time we bought the business, there was already a well-established relationship with 3M. So we were blessed to come into a terrific relationship. And it didn't take us long to work out why. 3M are not only great relationship partners, but they're suppliers of industry-leading products from inks through glues, through print films, to most of the resources that we need to run our business.
How is Calgraphics evolving and what challenges are you facing in the future?
Andrew and I would say we've seen this business evolve substantially over the time we've owned it, from a traditional sign writing business to one that is now quite diverse in its capabilities. Built on the strength that Wayne will talk about of our relationship management with our clients, we've turned from just being a printer into being a trusted partner for very important clients. And that comes off the back of the support from 3M, who are our trusted partner in providing services to customers. We've moved from screen printing to digital printing, from print on demand to warehousing, from being only a supplier to being a project manager of significant scale for important corporate customers. And in doing that, we've changed the way we work with our staff. It is now a much broader base of skill. We use more modern equipment. We use different support technologies. We train staff differently and we employ for a wider skill set to support the business that we do. COVID has been even more challenging. Supply chains are tricky. The constraints on people working, the need to be COVID safe, to continually deliver to what are authorised businesses and important parts of the economy in petrochemical but also in rail, have made us get smarter than we've been before. It's been tricky to keep the glass half full, but it's also encouraged us to work different ways, to think about different solutions and how to manage a tricky environment.
Andrew, this is a very high pressure and complex rollout that you have to face. How did you go about it and what are the challenges that you have to face?
The project has a span of 20 months, starting from January this year, 2021. In fact, it started in February because there was a bit of delay in the project management of the rollout. But I started my work in 2019 in October, starting to build a system to manage the deployment and logistics involved in converting 2,000 sites within a 20-month period. And when you work that out, it's like 100 sites per month or 25 per week. And that's a fair amount of pressure on production to make that happen. There are 50 teams across Australia that we had to, we are managing, and that's got its own logistics problems as well. And I'd have to say Ampol don't have a very good record of all of their sites. So the 2,000 sites changes from time to time, and they're still buying and selling sites. So we're having to maintain sort of a business as usual as well as do these conversions. So we've developed a system that manages all those installers, has a record of all their sites, knows where they are based on district and postcode, and that system also has another component to it, which is a tool for people to fill out which feeds into our quoting system automatically. The quoting system, once the quote has been accepted, push of a button feeds into our order management system, push of a button feeds into our production system. What it's also meant is changes to the way we manage inventory for Ampol, this project. We've put in auto replenishment systems so that when we hit trigger points, we auto send work to whatever area that needs to manufacture the products, so we keep stock on the shelf. We're not printing to order for a site, we're actually picking off the shelf as much as possible and then only printing the items or producing the items that are custom to that particular site. So it's as automated as it can be, and it's very highly efficient. And if it wasn't, we'd probably need another 10 staff on board.
What additional capabilities are you building to address the future needs?
As is usual, because we own our own systems, we've harnessed what we've built for Ampol, and we're utilising a lot of that capability for other corporates we've got on site. We do think sort of globally, whatever we do, globally within a small company, but how we can reutilise rather than reinvent every time.
Wayne is the head of sales at Calgraphics. Wayne, you had a great win at the rebranding of Caltex to Ampol. How did this win come about?
Yeah, over the last 10 years, Calgraphics have invested a lot of time and money to better understand the petroleum market. By doing that, we've developed a strategy that enables us to gain better market share, which we're comfortably right now in where we're sitting and being probably number one in that market. A part of the strategy is aligning ourselves with 3M. 3M are known in the market as a high-end quality brand, and the petroleum market demands a quality product. Along with the MCS warranties that we're able to get with 3M, this sort of helps us sell our offering, and our customers are very happy with that.
And what trends are you seeing in the marketplace with the new normal?
With the COVID pandemic, what we see is that a lot of people have used that time during the lockdowns to review and investigate how to improve their brand. As we come out of the lockdowns, we're starting to get a lot more, inquiries about what's new on the market, what we can do, and what is different. What is normally may have been painted, vinyl wrapping is considered now as an option. With this, we see a lot of build-up of projects that have been just shelved and people have been working on. So there's an influx of a lot of inquiries starting coming, which is great. We'll continue to work through sort of those opportunities, but we're getting a name in the market now for being a very solution-driven company and someone who not only can just produce quality products, but actually can help develop their next solution. The Ampol rebrand is a classic, for what we call a cat and mouse game. It forces the other petroleum companies to look at their brand, and in doing so, we start getting those inquiries to say, hey, this is what we want to do to try to evolve as well. So we see the future as being very bright in that area.
How helpful was 3M in this project?
With a project such as Ampol, it demanded a very thorough proposal. We were comfortable Calgraphics were comfortable in the way that we go about our business and delivering the project, but the element of materials fit for purpose was something that we wanted to make sure that we sold as well. In doing so, we obviously aligned ourselves with 3M. By doing this, we first of all got 3M to, work out of the Calgraphics office once a week. So they were all part of our planning. We also gave 3M key personnel direct access to the customer, so we did what we call a 360-degree sell in what we're trying to achieve in educating the Ampol procurement team on what we had to offer. the 3M product 3650 and 3M 8993 are a proven combination in the petroleum market. We've got many case studies of where we use that and on a national level. So when a project such as Ampol, which was 1900 plus sites, they wanted to make sure that their investment was going to last. By even having access to 3M's technical team in Sydney, and then also all the documentation, the technical documentation such as product bulletins, warranties, fire reports and all that, that just sort of rounded off our offering.